Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be showing you guys how I got this makeup look. So if you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, then please keep on watching. But before we jump into this video, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you are notified whenever I post, and leave all your comments down below. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this video.
Wait. Alright.
So I started off with my brows already done, and I will be going in with my EYESHADOW base, and I will be putting this as the base for my eyeshadows, so my eyeshadows can be pigmented.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Now that that's all blended out, I will be going in with the NOMAD by JUVIA'S palette, and I will be using that orange shade, and I will be starting off with my crease. So I'll be starting off by putting it inside my crease and then slowly blend it out so it could almost cover my entire eyelid space.
No, I don't want no rest, echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
Now I will be taking my Morphe, I think this is the 15D palette, and I will be using the color in the crease, and I will be going in the cream, and it's actually almost like a more burnt orange. It's almost deeper, well, not almost, it is deeper than the first orange that I used. So I will be putting this directly in the crease just to deepen the orange a bit more.
We'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
Then here I went back in with the NOMAD by JUVIA'S palette, and I will be using the olive and the dark brown colors that is directly at the bottom of the palette. They're literally beside each other, so if you have this palette then you know what exactly I'm talking about. But I will be going with these colors, and I will be putting them in my crease to start forming my eyes and to give my eyes a little bit more definition. And then I will be going in to cut my crease. But because of the way how I did these two colors, because of how I applied them on my eyes, they made the cut crease a little bit more easier, because all I did was just follow the outline of these shadows basically. I was also using this brush to kind of blend out the outer parts a little bit more, because the first brush that I was using placed them directly where I wanted them to be, but it was giving me this harsh line that I didn't want. So I ended up going back in with that brush, and because it's a little bit more fluffier but small, I was able to pretty much just blend out the outer corners of my crease. I also then went back in with the first brush that I used for the orange shades. I didn't apply any more product to the brush. I just used whatever that was left over just to blend out the outer parts. And then I went in with another EYESHADOW base, and I used this to cut my crease. Yeah, so I just went in with the EYESHADOW base to cut the crease. Also, guys, it's best to use a flat brush to cut your crease. It makes it way easier and more defined and looks neat. So I always make sure to get my brush as flat as possible, or as flat as I can, and then go in with my base to cut my crease. And like I said, because the line was already there from the two dark colors, the olive and the brown, it was almost easy to cut the crease. It wasn't as difficult as normally.
And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll
what I did here was I went in with a clean brush and I basically just used it to almost set my base. I didn't put any powder or anything on it. I just used the brush to set my base so it doesn't crease my shadows whenever I put it on, because if it's still wet while you put the shadows on, then it will give you that cracky look, and then your shadows will start cracking up. And because I didn't want that, I was basically setting the base before applying the shadows, so basically drying the base. And then I basically just went in with that dark brown and olive green color to put at the end, so I kind of would know how my blending was going to look. And I wanted the outer corners to be darker than the inner corners, so to give it that cute in-depth definition, I went in with the dark brown and the olive green just to darken up the outer corners. So I basically got a little closer for you guys because I was just like, you guys are not really seeing what I'm doing. But yeah, then I went back in with the Nomad by JUVIA'S palette again. I pretty much use this palette for most of the look. I only use the Morphe palette for that one orange, burnt orange color, but for everything else, I used the Nomad palette. So I went in with all the three shades that's on your left. The yellow, why did I say on your left that you guys are holding the palette? Well, I think it is on the left. And I went in with the yellow, the orange, and that nude color. So I basically put the nude in the inner corners, then I put the yellow, then I put the orange, and then I kind of blend them all in together so they look like they're a family. They're cousins, not sisters, because it's not the same color, but I kind of blend them in so they look, somewhat put together.
finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest, echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the
I also went back in with the olive green and dark brown shades again, and I kind of brought it a little bit more down on my eyes, almost like slanted it on my lids, so when I'm doing my eyeliner, it kind of looks more, I don't know, it looks cleaner. So I ended up putting a little bit more of the olive color and the dark brown right there, and then the nude shade in the crease.
and we'll grow in number.
Then I pretty much just blended the outer parts to get them more defined, more smoother, and then I went in with my eyeliner and did a wing line.
And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Now I'm basically just going to remove the tapes that were under my eyes, and then I will be adding my lashes. And my lash style that I will be wearing for this look is Lexi, and it is from my lash line. You could shop them down below. The links will be in the description box, so do not forget to check that out. And yeah, so I then prime my face with the True Matte Fenty Beauty primer, and then I will be going in with the NARS foundation, and this foundation is in the shade Macao. And after doing, my foundation, I went ahead and did my normal routine, which is the highlight and all of that. So I will be listing all the products down below. I just feel like I'm always doing the same foundation routine all the time, so that's why I don't really feel the need to explain the foundation part, because this was about the eyes. But I will definitely put everything that I use in the description box.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest, echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands. close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
So for the under eyes, I basically just went in with all the shades that I used on top. So I went with the orange in the middle. I placed the yellow closer to the inwards of my eyelids, and then I used the olive green and dark brown on the outer part. So it's basically all the color that I used on top. I just used it on the bottom eyelids. I said bottom eyelids. The bottom waterline. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And there you have it, the final look. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to see me create more looks, then please to let me know down below, and I will definitely do more. But for now, this is it, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one.
Wait.